Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 16 of season 4 of Young Justice. This is the final episode of the batch bringing us back into the fold for part 2 of this season. You know, one thing that completely went over my head in the last 2 episodes was, wait a second, how is Orm alive? Last time we saw him, Lady Shiva cut his head off. How did I not catch that? How did I forget about that? How is he here? How is anybody... Well, I guess nobody else would know he got killed. I was going to say, like, how does anybody else not question this in the world? But they wouldn't know. You know, they would think he's still out there alive because Lady Shiva just kind of snuck up and was like, ha-ha-ha, because he failed them or whatever. And, yeah, what's going on, man? I don't know. I don't trust this situation at all, especially the shade they're throwing at my boy Aquaman in this little arc. And I'm really feeling for Kaldur'ahm right now because he's carrying way too much on his shoulders and not giving himself any time to mourn, and I think that's going to bite him in the ass too. But we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Connor's struggling to survive in... see, I don't know Phantom Girl's powers, but thanks to some of you guys down in the comments, you filled me in that she's actually able to... Like, it's not some spectral world. It's not where spirits go. She's able to actually enter the Phantom Zone. So they're in the Phantom Zone, I guess. I didn't know that. I'm not that familiar with most of the Legionnaires, so thanks for pointing that out. It's funny, too, because this character just showed up on this week's episode of The Flash. Funny thing, isn't it? But guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. So if you're part of the 75% of people that watch the channel, you're not yet subscribed, I really hope if you enjoyed this reaction, by the end of it, you consider hitting that button if you have not already. If you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member on the channel, it gives you access as well. It's just one of the ways you can help support us over here, help us work towards expanding the types of reactions that we do, the amount, the quality, all that. Along with that, you also get to participate in monthly Q&As, and I try to include some behind-the-scenes footage when appropriate. But of course, I know not everybody can go out of their way to support the channel in that manner, but a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos because it helps us combat the dreaded YouTube algorithm. That all said and down the way, guys, let's go ahead and jump into episode 16. Here we go.
Forager is very happy to welcome Baby to our hive. Forager will also miss Bioship very, very much. But Forager is happy that Bioship will graduate to a new life stage of rest and retirement on Mars. Forager knows Bioship wished for such.
Aww.
There are good days and bad days. More bad than good, to be honest. I'm also closing up Connor's affairs. That's very painful.
Has Megan Moore seen Garfield Logan?
We've talked on the phone. He was the first person I called when I got back from Mars.
Garfield Logan has left Space Trek 3016. Garfield Logan no longer goes on missions with the Outsiders. Forager thinks Megan Moore should go see Garfield Logan.
Yeah. People need to... I don't know, man. He needs his space, but, like, he also needs, like, a wake-up. But I don't know, man. Multiple people have tried to give him a little bit of an intervention, and it's just not working. He's in a really tough spot. I get it, man. I do, but I want to see him get better.
It is humiliating.
We apologize, Lord Ariel. It has been almost a month since you revealed yourself, and all of Atlantis has been chanting your name.
If it is easier, I can simply tell people I lied about being Aryan.
We are not trying to make
He's like, I can just get out of this.
We merely seek the truth.
The test is not conclusive, but your magical residue is indeed unique. Our readings concur, and your DNA is a match with Batman samples for both Vandal and Cassandra Savage.
Then, it would seem we have as much confirmation of your immortality as possible, short of a direct comparison to Arian's DNA from ancient Atlantis.
I'm afraid we did not think to collect DNA samples 12,000 years ago. My crown, like my kingdom, was lost the day Atlantis was sunk, buried by the sands of time, and entombed by the gravestone you call Zebel.
We would have to go to Zebel.
Don't shift your legs. Keep your head straight, back straight, eyes focused on your landing point. Oh, you've got it. You've got it.
Oh.
We'll get through this. Together. I love you.
Love you too, again.
She needs to wake up. Fangirl needs to wake up.
I never wanted this, Sean.
You single-handedly saved Poseidonus twice.
I owed Atlantis that much. If I could sneak away unnoticed without causing a riot, I would.
King Nereus must be stewing in his own juices.
I believe that is called irony. His attempts to sway the masses now fall on ears that only hear the prophecy. Even I must admit these elements of the prophecy resonate with Arian's recent deeds.
As you can see, Kaldur'ahm, this is a delicate and complex situation. The Watchtower performed a deep geoscan of the area. It discovered a vast subterranean pocket ocean beneath Zebel's seafloor. This may contain the ruins of ancient Atlantis of which Arian has spoken.
Good thing the Watchtower has this tech and none of these Atlantean kingdoms do. They would have found this thing a long time ago, probably.
Self-medicating may help block your pain in the short term, but in the long term, it only blocks your healing process.
I don't need your healing process.
And you promised to seek counseling when you got back to Earth.
Because I was diagnosed by someone posing as you in my mind? Like I'm gonna trust that? We still have no clue who it was.
But now I'm saying you're suffering from depression, maybe post-traumatic stress disorder. You have all the classic symptoms.
No kidding. I've been here before, right? When Mom died, when Rita died, Chief, Negative Woman, Tula, Jason, Ted, Wally. I survived it all.
You need help.
No one knows what I need better than I do. So just leave me alone.
God damn it. Gar, come on, buddy.
Be patient, little one.
Easy for you to say.
I will see
If
you
it comes
all
early,
again.
shove it back in there.
We never
Hold it in.
say
You
goodbye.
said you would take a break after Orm was captured. Well, he was captured weeks ago, and you have not slowed down.
If you need anything, call my parents.
What if you need something, Kaldur'ahm?
Thank you. Exactly.
It's a long way to jump.
Come on, jumping's totally your thing. You can do this with your eyes closed.
Oh,
You might miss and fall forever to a terrifying abyss. Only way to reach our final destination.
It's a long way to jump.
Always is. When it matters, it always will be.
oh.
But we can do it.
I miss Wally so much. Yeah, how the fuck are you alive?
Were you already plotting against me?
Oh, please, Orin, you had me in this cell for 6 years. You came to visit me 16 times.
Find DNA on this and run tests.
You want me to run tests on your brother?
I want you to run tests to see if he is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I leave our kingdom in your capable hands.
Yeah, he sniffs something a little foul.
Ma'al.
I was just coming up to get you.
Cliff!
For the intervention.
For the intervention.
Great. Okay.
Look at Windfall, and even Livewire. They're with the Outsiders now, because you inspired them.
Inspired? Yes! You inspired metakids all over the world.
I just want you to get some help.
And like, how bad would that be?
We all need a little help sometimes.
That way we can all get back to inspiring folks.
These two aren't doing that great.
Next.
You can't talk to my guys that way. Especially because they're our guys. I know you know better because you taught me better. When you went to Mars, I thought I was just filling in as leader. If you don't want to lead again, that's fine. But I still need my friend and mentor back.
The leader thing? Figure it out yourself. I did. Next.
Jeez, so cold.
The ground between Zebel and the undersea beneath is thinnest here. This is where we dig.
Should not one of us stand watch for guards?
Better to complete the job quickly.
Great timing.
Pardon, my lord.
I will discuss Zebel with the High King.
Onyx Orin has left the palace. Lord Arian, our absent king, left orders
Ah.
Your chum, Kaldur'ahm, was here a month ago and failed. Nothing for you to find here either. Except trouble. Your authority means nothing here.
My loyal subjects may disagree. Save their teeth.
Yeah, where'd that fucking attitude go there?
Sorry, did I just hear you say you figured everything out on your own? Cause no friggin' way. God, you never had to figure nothing out alone. You got help. From me, from Rita, from Megan. And cause of that, you never lost your optimism. Your desire to do right. And then our little Doom Patrol had to go and make the ultimate sacrifice. Cause that's what us heroes do, right? Rita, Chief, Val, gone. Game over. Then they found my friggin' head at the bottom of that river and woke me up. My only thought was that I should have died too. You were there. Convinced me that my surviving was a gift. That Garfield Logan would never have abandoned his friends, his family, or the world like you're doing now.
You came back from the dead to give that speech?
Jesus.
You having a good time. It's easy, almost fun, to dismiss all these people who love you than actually facing your grief. But you're not the only one grieving. The only one hurting. I need you, Gar. I need my brother.
I'm sorry.
Next.
I don't want to be needed. I'm doing this my way, alone. Next. Oh wait, that's everyone. The end.
Black Lightning made annual mental health checks mandatory. You have to attend one therapy session with Black Canary.
All right, Kon-El.
Oh.
On your feet. Time to make your next jump. Just need to believe in myself the way they do. But it's hopeless. Come on, Cal. You don't play fair.
He didn't even say anything. Oh, shit. Henry Cavill. No. It's preying on him, man. Being in the Phantom Zone that long is gonna have some effects.
What was that?
This way! Over here!
Oh, that's convenient. The fuck was that?
I recognize that show of light.
Because light shows are totally my thing.
Oh!
Wow. Did we know the head up there had a body down here?
I mean, I feel like that would be assumed, but...
Calder. I am fine, Wind.
So, no turning back then?
No. No turning back.
It is as I feared, Mara. The Orm currently in our prison spoke of our 16 visits together during his prior incarceration. Visits that never happened.
This new Orm is a clone of the original. It was good work. If I had not...
Damn!
Why clone Orm? Where is your actual brother?
Oh, he did.
He's in the Light's game. Arian has disappeared, as has Xian. No one saw them leave, and no one knows where they went.
Great. Oh, they all graduated.
Greatest lessons came not only from Forager's books and teachers, but also from Forager's identity as Fred Bug with 2 G's.
I always love that, man. Fred Bug with 2 G's.
Eventually, Forager felt Fred Bug with 2 G's was alive. Fred Bug with 2 G's was actually Forager's pupa stage, readying Forager to metamorphosize into a new Bug with 1 G's to learn from Forager's lesson of G's, both 2 and 1. Stand up, metamorphosize, and forage the future!
Woo! That was a good speech, buddy. That was a good one. Damn. All right. Mystery semi-solved. He's a clone. Ah, from a while back. So who cloned him? Well, I mean, it's got to be the Light, right? Or Shiva, or whatever she's working on. Man, I forget. Who's Shiva even allied to right now? I thought the Light disbanded. Man, my memory with this show, just because of how long it's been from the initial 3 seasons and then the revival. well, initial 2 seasons, then the revival, is shoddy at best. You guys know that up to this point. Yeah, I don't know. What's the end goal here? Are they in cahoots with Arian? It's hard to tell. I don't get that vibe from him just yet. Who knows? Maybe he's a clone too. Maybe somebody already found the crown and made a clone of Arian to stage this whole thing to maybe create unrest in the undersea kingdoms, knowing what the prophecy actually entails. I don't know. Something fishy's going on. Pun intended. I like how Oren's is like, something's wrong here. And he's just floating off. He's like, listen, I'll go get my own information. I love seeing Aquaman summon a shit ton of sharks and just threaten someone. Especially some guy who's like, a cocky as all shit, thinking he could just threaten Aquaman. Dude, piss off with that. Again, I like that we're addressing Kaldur's overabundance of responsibility. As Wind, I'm all on Wind's side. He's like, man, you should not have taken this mission. You need to take some time for yourself. You need to relax. You need to chill. Come on, dude. They tried to keep Delphise out of it, and she's like, nah, I'm coming. And thank God she did, because they would have got caught had they actually listened to Wind again. Because he's like, shouldn't we at least post-watch? And had she not distracted those guards, Wind would have been 100% justified in his concerns in that moment, because they would have been busted. And that plan would have went to shit real quick. I feel like Wind's got some secret, wisdom in there that everybody's ignoring at the moment. I hope nothing bad happens to Lagan, man. Like, it was like, I don't know, with the last 2 episodes and now this, with the baby coming, the way we don't say goodbyes in this house. I'm worried that something might happen to him, man. Maybe he's not going to make it back from this mission. I hope he does. And I was talking about, it's like, we haven't touched base on Gar in a minute. Which is funny, because before I was like, man, I wish we would stop touching base with Gar after a while, because we weren't really making any headway. And then this just keeps escalating. And I get where he's coming from. I do. It's just I don't agree with the way he's handling it. I don't agree with the way he's treating everybody. It's just, I can't reconcile with that. Pain or not, depression or not, none of it's ever an excuse to be shitty to the people who are just trying to help. I get it, you might be annoyed that they keep pushing, they keep trying, despite what you've said. I get that, but it's no excuse to go to those lengths. Like, to tell Cliff that you telling me you came back to life just to tell me this speech? What the fuck was that? Dude, I can't condone Gar's assault of everybody around him at this point. It's just beyond I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to go into it, because I know it's a touchy point for some people, and I get it. I've been in the same spot as Gar, man. I've been maybe not the same spot. I haven't had that many people die around me, but I've been through my fair share of depression. I've been close to just checking out the door, just to say the least. And I know what it's like to be in the pits. So I just say I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my support structure. I'm 100% real with you guys. Anyway, I like how everything's kind of falling apart. Not falling apart. Falling into place with some of what's going on. Obviously, we're still missing a bunch of puzzle pieces, but I like that we're kind of touching base with more storylines are coming together. Like last time, we kind of touched base with what was going on in Atlantis, with what was going on with Connor, with what was going on with the Zatanna arc. We're wrapping that thing all in, and now we're starting to wrap in Connor Atlantis, and now Gar and Magan and all of that, and how that's been going. Things are starting to wind together, and more of these threads are going to start to interconnect, I have to imagine, as we come to a close in the latter half of this season, since we're in the back half now. So more of these things are going to have to tie in, which has me even more excited to see what happens when we get to Dick's storyline, what he's been up to this whole time. That said, Connor in the Phantom Zone, having these projections, like seeing him, I don't know if this is from his mind or the Phantom Zone projecting onto him, siphoning some of that off through him, or if this is just him coping with having no one to talk to, manifesting Magan there to encourage him to move forward and keep going. Having Wally come in and give that speech that he gave, it got me misty. I didn't go into tears, but it got me close, man, because I miss Wally. You guys know I've been talking about it a lot, how much I wish that he would just come back, but the means are there if they needed to. But, I liked it. It called into what Connor values, his own doubts, his own admiration, the things he looks up to in himself and his others, the things he fears, especially when his big bro, Cal, came in and was like, hey, what's up? And he didn't even have to talk. Connor already knew what he was going to say. And then the side of Connor he's always kind of feared came out and snapped Superman's neck and then just went on a rage bender. I don't know where this whole thing is going. I just hope Fantagirl wakes up and she can port them out of there, because damn, he needs to get on the other side. I feel so bad for for everybody involved in the show right now. Nobody's really got a good time going on by any stretch of the imagination right now. But that's about all I got for that. That's the first 3 episodes. We're turning into part 2 of Young Justice Down, and we'll be back to 1 a week after this. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys subscribed if you're not already, so we can continue on the rest of the series. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pass this off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We could talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials are in the description box below. Follow me on each and every one of those. And remember, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Nate Prouty, and Melita. Thank you guys, as always, for your continued support. And everybody here on the channel, making this channel what it is. Thank you all so much. Love you guys. And I'll see you all next week with the next episode of Young Justice. Take care, everybody.